walked up to her and I said, "Hey, how you doing? How you been? You know, how's everything?" And she's like, "Mm-hmm." She's like, "How are you?" And then we started talking and going back and forth. And I had the audacity. I said, "Well, what's your number?" She kept talking.
Yeah, I ignored him. I heard him, but I wanted him to ask again.
Well, I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all out to a musical extravaganza called the Night and Day Project. Please save your applause to me.
Do it because I love living. You don't hear me though.
Now, Taj and Eddie George, I mean, what made you want to participate on the show?
Everything about the show just resonated with us, and we were like, we don't mind talking about what we went through. We don't mind talking about our struggles. Hell, we talk about them anyway. Might as well put them on TV. We were open to it completely.
And I just followed lead, you know.
Every day.
She said I had to do it. I got to do it. So to keep peace in the crib. You want to do? Hey, do you want to do the show? That means you're going to do the show. So I was like, yeah, no problem. Yeah, we got it. You know.
And what
Look, so
Good lesson. Good
I'm sorry,
lesson.
it's a real thing, and so
No, seriously, it is.
It's taken me we're still relatively new in this thing. It's 3 years in as a married couple, but begrudgingly, it's like what the woman wants is what it is. I mean,
Just say yes.
What I get from y'all is not only a couple, but like this may sound weird, but like a brother and sister relationship.
You will be so, let me tell you, Eddie has a sick sense of humor. Like, people always tell us that we look alike. So, like, sometimes we'll be at a hotel or something, and somebody will get on the elevator and he goes, "Give me a kiss." He'll kiss me and be like, "Do not tell Mom we did that."
It's shock value, you know. It's shock value. We from West Virginia.
He's got a sick sense of humor.
But we met 96, 4, 5, 4.
94.
94.
The first time.
Yeah, the first time. And, we met as friends, stayed friends first, and that's kind of how we started off our foundation. And, it's like, you love somebody where you're really like and really love somebody when you're talking to them all night long, and you don't want to hang up the phone. Like it's 7 a.m., you got to get up at 9, and like you hang up first. You hang up first. You hang up first.
We be sitting there silent. You up? Yeah.
Yeah. So it started off with us really getting to know each other, and our personalities just really meshed, and it just kind of
Okay. That's not all the way true. Personalities did not mesh, and we have a clip.
We were in New York City, and I just won the Heisman Trophy, fresh off of television, just won it, and feeling good about life with my boys from Philly, and we all up in there. I noticed that a group of girls walked by, and I noticed Taj. And I said, "Oh, man, there's Taj from SWV who played me last year. And I'm gonna see how this works out." So I just stand there, didn't do anything, just holding my ground. And I get a little tap on the shoulder, and it was her friend. And her friend says, my girlfriend wants to meet you. So I walk on over, and it was her. And I said, immediately say to you, what did I say? So I met you last year around this time, right? What happened?
First of all, I never followed football. So you cannot say I followed football. You cannot say I followed football.
Why you told me you saw me on
Isn't it funny how he
television that
remembers
night?
everything but can't remember to take the trash out? So anyway, we exchanged phone numbers that night. We talked for about 2 weeks, every night on the phone, but I was still a little too weak to separate from my ex-boyfriend. I actually went back to my ex-boyfriend. I told him I didn't want to drag him into that triangle, so we didn't talk. We didn't talk for like 2 years. We didn't talk for like 2 years.
We hated each other for 2 years.
We hated each other.
Yeah.
I could have punched him in his face every time I saw him.
But it was kind of weird. It was I started. Okay.
He was dating a friend of mine.
Was dating a friend. Hold on, time out. Wait a second. Hold on. She called me.
Okay.
In my hotel room was like, "Are you okay? I know her with Tasha. Yeah, I'll be all right. It's cool." And then we became friends, and then we started dating. And then actually that person was telling me telling me
she
talking
was
about
playing us
me,
both.
Playing us both. It was in 97 where we saw each other.
98.
Or 98 in New York City for the NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, Russell Simmons fashion
fashion
show. I was
show.
in the fashion show.
She was in the fashion show, and I saw her on stage. I said, "Oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna stay far away from her because it was some things said like was real mean." I was like, "Listen, I don't
He
even
was
want to
scared
deal
of
with her."
Brooklyn.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I said, "Listen, I had on this beautiful red blazer, a black turtleneck, black pant. I had on the gaiters. You know, I was just 90s now. It was the 90s.
Thought he was cute.
It was the 90s. So I was dressed to the nines. I was straight. And as fate would have it, that night, you know, I'm doing what I do. She doesn't drink. So I'm going back to the bar to another drink. And just as fate would have it, like I said, the crowd opened up like the Red Sea, and she comes
Like his
walking
jacket.
down like this right here.
Whoa.
No one else. I couldn't play it off like I didn't see her, or I said, ooh. And I walked up to her and I said, hey, how you doing? How you been? You know, how's everything? And she's like, mm-hmm. He's like, how are you? And then we started talking and going back and forth. And I had the audacity. I said, well, what's your number? She kept talking.
I ignored him. I heard him, but I wanted him to ask again.
So we talked. She gave me the number, and then we started talking then, and it just everything just took off. Never stopped talking since that day.
So what was that moment where you finally was just like, you know what?
I can't tell him, but he was so fine. When I saw him with that jacket, I mean, his little bald head was just shining. I was like, ooh, I could forgive him.
Look, so I'm taking notes like, okay, maybe I need to shave my head. More turtlenecks from Zara. Okay, I can do this.
No, he looked good, so he caught my attention physically, nothing else. And then I was like, you know what, she's stupid. So we started talking, and we realized that she was literally playing us both. Like, she would tell me, oh, he said this, he was stupid, he did this. I didn't even know she was dating him while she's telling me all this stuff. So once we realized that, we kind of made a decision to put that behind us and start fresh. And literally, June 20th, it'll be 20 years.
Wow.
So one of the reasons why I love y'all's story and why it was so important for us to start at the like, how did you meet? Not just like, you know, tell us about marriage, but like the false starts. You know what I mean? Like as a single person, you think you're supposed to meet him a certain kind of way. You think he's never supposed to date your friends. You know, you have these check boxes and then you really talk to someone or you really, you know, they've been together 20 years from that point. And it started, first off, what y'all saw was the second time.
Yeah.
Like he said, up for debate. She may or may not have played him a year prior.
In the mall.
So, you know,
I did not
so
play you.
the point is like they met several times and did not hit it off, right? And we get so down and sad or whatever because we think it's supposed to happen a certain way. And I think just being open is the lesson.
You know, when you are living and fulfilling your dream and you're doing your thing, things come at you. And I had to really, truly find out what it is that I wanted before I was going to take her on as my wife.